Third round of the Evocities Series, and this is the Tamworth round of that one. The Tamworth Trail is a little bit different to the majority of the Evocities tracks because it has a really, really smooth section, but then it has a lot of technical rocky climbing and descending. And so, you know, for a 5 hour out here is a tough day out. The average rider finds it a little bit difficult. The dual suspension bikes are definitely the ones that do well here. A lot of broken tyres, a lot of broken wheels, and yeah, definitely some carnage out there.
I'm hearing mixed reports. I'm hearing most people saying it's quite dry out there. I haven't done a recce lap. I just drove out from Port Macquarie this morning. Rocky is the next thing that people are suggesting. So that was my thoughts from last time, that it was fairly rocky, so I'm expecting that, and I'm speculating that that could potentially be a difference between a lot of positions during today's race.
I can't believe we've got Cam Ivory, just came back from World Champs and World Cup in Europe. But Jason English, 7-time world champion. Andrew Lloyd went really well last year. So we got Sammy Spokes is a local, and he'll go out hard.
Cam Ivory, I think, is going to be definitely there. I think he'd be going pretty well to be competitive against him. Saying that, Ed McDonald and Andrew Lloyd both will be going pretty hard over the 5 hour distance today.
Start was pretty fast, frenetic. Went up a fire road, sorts people out straight away, gets the heart rate up. On the first descent it was a little bit wild, lost my chain. Had to chase right from that point, and well, I'd like to use that as an excuse, but I don't think I was ever going to be that close to the front anyway.
It was a tough day out there. Sam Spokes set the pace early on, and well, Sam's a local, and I know he's got a lot of power and stamina, so I didn't want to lose his wheel. He was a little bit slower on the technical stuff, so I wanted to get past him and hopefully put some time into him, but yeah, I definitely wasn't going to turn a blind eye to it. Yeah, it's awesome out here. It was just all single track, really fun, really physical though. My arms are just aching, so I'll see how the drive home back to Newcastle goes.
How are you going? Yeah, good.
Racing for 5 hours on a course like this, there's a lot of fatigue. There's all the climbing, but it's also all the little rock gardens, because every time you try to get over a rock garden, you have to push really hard, and that can lead to cramps, so yeah, your arms get sore, and just over the course of the 5 hours, the accumulated fatigue is a big issue, so you might start making mistakes on descents and crashing. Hands might get sore or just cramping up.
Yeah, these guys are going to get really tired. Their legs are going to start to hurt and burn, and they're, short travel all the time. Running 100 mil travels, they're going to be out here on the rocks. That's barely enough. So I reckon that Cam will start to fade late, and English will start to put in some really hot laps, and who knows what's going to happen at the end. Well, at the moment, the Liz Smith's, looks pretty comfortable out in front. There's no real, people challenging her just yet. There's a lot of good races in the mixed pairs though, and the mixed. Well, at the moment Baker and Cook are leading, and just about they've got about a minute gap between under and over and Team Brody. And they've both got a good male rider and a solid female rider, so they're both cutting similar lap times. So it's really going to go out to the end. But I reckon that the terrain here could play a bit of a part in that, because it could be a flat tyre or a little bit of a broken bike, and that's going to a minute's just nowhere near enough.
comes through to take the open female at the Tamworth Evo City. Well done, Liz.
I love this track. It's got a little bit of everything. It's challenging, make you keep you on your toes, and there's some nice fast flowy bits that just make you smile. So it's great. No, it's actually quite nice this year to enjoy the tracks a little bit more rather than having to flog myself to death right onto the last lap. So, it's really nice. It's not dusty. It's nice and tacky. So the corners are really nice to hit a little bit harder. So it's unreal good considering that we've just come from a week of rain. So this is beautiful.
Jason English had a bit of a mechanical late in the race, but then he jumped onto a new bike, put in some unbelievable, some cracking laps, put in about a minute per lap into Cam Ivory, but Cam's legs brought him home, and that extra speed that he carries managed to get him about a minute and a half victory over Jason English.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is our winner, Cameron Ivory. Smashed it out.
I could see him getting closer. I was getting slower, I think, and he was getting quicker. So, yeah, I was pretty nervous at the end.
Yeah, so apparently the chain rings, I've never worn through a chain ring before, and I've never had to replace one. The one that I had on my other bike, probably seen about 7-24 hours and quite a few marathons and quite a few training Ks, because when it dropped 3 times in about 2 kilometres, it was definitely time to jump on a new bike. This is a brand new one, never ridden before, and probably could have had some more carbon grease in bits in places, so yeah, had to stop and play around a bit. But yeah, no, it was good fun. It's a good tough race. I just wish I could have not had the mechanicals to give Cam a bit of a go.
Yeah, Jason English, he's a machine. I was getting slower as the race went on, and he was just getting faster and faster. I thought I had 2 really solid last laps, and he was actually taking time out of me. So I was looking over my shoulder, waiting for him.
I think I was just having fun. I think riding fast is always fun, and that's what I was just trying to do. I did my last race that I've done was a trail run, and I finished that in excruciating pain. So using just running as a training method for building up your pain tolerance is probably not a bad thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ed McDonald, Jason English and Cam Ivory.
The Masters male, Stephen Merriman, he's also the XEO champion at the moment, and he's managed to do that quite comfortably.
Yeah, it was nice, a few little rocky sections which keep you honest, make you concentrate, otherwise you eat it pretty hard. So no, I really enjoyed this track, and great job.
Gary James, as usual, has taken out the Super Masters.
Yeah, I'm still undefeated in Evo racing. I shouldn't say that because I'll probably get smashed next race. But yeah, Evo Series, I absolutely love it.
Melissa Rogan, local rider, she managed to win the Masters female, and Wendy Stevenson, as we always expect, has won the Super Masters female. Well, in the pairs category, the female was comfortably won by short but fast, and the Nightlights took the men's out, but in the mixed it went right down to the wire, and Team Brody ended up taking it from under and over, and the Baker and the Cook slipped back to third after the mechanical. So it was a big race for them, and a really, really competitive race. It went right down to the last lap.
Team Brody under and over, and the Cook and the Baker.